What's up, ladies? So today I'm gonna make you all a video. I've been telling you I was gonna make a video, so I have time now to perform it. And hopefully this video here will give you the insight of what I'm trying to teach you out in the field, because as the receiving audience, there's two ways you're gonna get it: by death by PowerPoint and practical application. So I'm gonna hit you from both sides. No pun intended, just if y'all are thinking bad, just, yeah, anyways. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share the screen with y'all here, and I'm gonna give you the cheat sheet. All right. As y'all can see right now, this is the offensive line zone cheat sheet when we're doing inside zone. So remember, this is when we're going up against a 3-4 base, all right? We're gonna hit it out here. When it's an odd front, the backside is the 0 point. So right here, you have a 3-4 base, all right? If this number here, let's say we're gonna use the number 99, Mike is the 99, okay? Number 99 is the Mike, all right? So when we're doing this type of front, when we're blocking this type of front, the main person that's going to be the main threat is going to be this nose tackle right here. So center, you need to call the Mike. 99 is the Mike, which would be the backside, all right? But your main threat is going to be the nose. So you're going to call for what? A lion, which is your ace combo, and you're going to double team the nose tackle, which is going to be a big mama, to the second level. And depending on what 99 the Mike does, whether she goes outside or in, you all are going to have to hand off the big mama to one of y'all, and you're going to have to block this way. While that is happening, you're going to have a deuce call between the right guard and the right tackle. This is called a deuce call. Deuce combo to the tackle. You're going to push the tackle to the second level, and you're going to run into the +1 linebacker. Again, if she goes this way, the guard has her. If she goes on the outside, the tackle slides over and gets that linebacker. So you see, hopefully this gives you a better clarity as to what we're trying to do here. So you're going to make that combo to the second level, try to pick up that linebacker. The tackle will be making a solo call, and she will come up here to support, either trying to nudge this defensive end, get to the second level, and this right here, MDM means the most dangerous man. So what the most dangerous man means is anybody from the outside that wants to come in that could disrupt the play can potentially make the tackle. So as a solo, you want to nudge the defensive tackle and then get to the outside linebacker to make that block. Essentially, what's going to happen is if you're the running back and you see these two making that double team, chances are there is potentially a run on the A gap, which is like the number 1. So if we're doing Indian 1, then here's your little seam right here to run. All right, the little seam here to run. Potentially, if you have to cut back, then you could go potentially here, just depending on what the situation is. All right, so this is for a 3-4 base. If you look on the right, now you have a 3-5, 3 down linemen and 5 linebackers. So again, you're going to see the nose is going to be the number 1 threat. Center, you're going to call for a lion, and you're going to double team the nose. All right, but if it's a 3-5 base, the difference is the Mike in the middle is number 99 is the middle linebacker. So you're going to double team. You're going to get to the second level to the Mike. Right tackle, same thing as the 3-4. Nudge the defensive end, get up to the second level, take the backside linebacker, which is -1. And for the right guard and the, I just kind of messed that up. Okay. So let's look at this side again. This is the left side, okay? The lion, double team, nose tackle to the second level to the mic. The left tackle is going to nudge the defensive end and going to take the backside linebacker, where the right guard and the right tackle are doing a deuce to this tackle here, which is a defensive end / tackle. Normally on a 3-man front, they're bigger, and you're going to push to the play side +1 backer, depending on where this linebacker is. Okay, so this play side is +1, -1's the backside. And if you can see right here, if you guys can do this, or should I say you ladies can do this, and the running backs here, and we're doing Indian 1, where is the seam? Right here. My marker is the running back. If she needs to cut back, there's a potential where she might want to go this way, scrape off the back of the left guard and go this way. So there's 2 options. All right. So center, you look at what you got, 3-5. All right, 99's the mic, 99's the mic. Lion. Right tackle, left tackle is going to be solo. Right guard and the right tackle will be calling deuce. All right, so that's the order of battle right there. Let's go down here. All right, this is with a 4-2, 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. So they're probably doing a 4-2-5 formation. So read the notes. When play side tackle is solo, let's say her job is to keep the end from coming inside. Block it like a kick out block, not letting the end cross her face. So if my hand is the end and I'm going this way, crossing face means when you don't want the body of that end to cross your face, because if she crosses your face, you just lost the battle. You're supposed to keep her here, and you're supposed to engage here, all right? So here we go right here, play side tackle. That's what they're talking about. That's the end. You're gonna wash this mama out, all right? You're gonna wash them out, kick her out, all right? Center, you're gonna call ram. Double team the tackle, and 99 is the mic on the play side. So the ball potentially is going this way, probably on the 3-hole. All right, so Indian 3, or I think that's what it's called, but this is the 3-hole. If we're going between the guard tackle, this is where they're probably running. So you have the double team here to the second level, to the mic linebacker, get her out of the way, get the end out of the way. Here's the run right here. All right, the backside, the left tackle and left guard will double team the tackle to the play side backer. So now what'll happen is if the running back wants to go this way, there should be a seam if it's blocked right. If not, and she wants to do some sort of razzle dazzle and show she's going to go this way to try to get the defense off balance and then cut back to the number 2, you can do that too, because if you ladies do this right, there's 2 lanes that she can run. She can go this way, she can go this way. All right, so this is for 4-2 under. 4-2 under front, okay? So the difference is between under and over is look at the line and their alignment. So under this right tackle, this left defensive tackle is keen on the B gap, all right? And then the play side tackle is keen on the A. The ends are doing the end thing, but here on the 4-2 over, see it's an over front, you're gonna see that the the backside defensive tackle here still on the A, but you'll see that the play side defensive tackle is now keen on the B gap. So you see the difference between this tackle here on the A and then this tackle here on the B, it's an over, and the end still where they're at. The backers are a little bit in a different stance, but if you see this, common sense, who's covered, who's not covered, all right? Solo, she's covered, she's gonna take the end kick out, all right? She's technically covered because this is her gap, solo to the tackle, all right? The center's not covered. However, she's going to go ahead and make a line call for the covered left guard. They're going to double team that tackle to number 99, the Mike, in the middle, all right? And then the left tackle will nudge the end if she can help it and get to the backside linebacker. So as you could see, potentially the run can go here. If for some reason these two solo calls, they end up kicking the defensive lineman's asses, then she could potentially come here, just depending on what you're seeing. So here's a little bit of the notes. Whenever a solo is called by guard, and the offensive lineman steps with zone footwork, getting helmet to the play site number. Okay, but if the defensive line slants inside, and I'm gonna explain to you what a slant is, so that way you have an understanding of what a defensive lineman does when they're going up against inside zone. All right, the offensive line has to come back and block her, staying on her. So a slant is if this defensive end somehow goes this way, this tackle ends up going this way. All right, I'm going to show you the slant, so you have to come back and tackle. Okay, because ideally what you're thinking is this defensive tackle here that I got highlighted is going to try to go this way. If they're called for a slant, chances are they're going to go for another gap. So this let's talk about this right here. Little example, and I'll give you an example of what a slant is. This tackle might go, instead of here, she might have to run here to get into this A gap. This tackle will fight to get into this A gap. This end will try to go into this B gap. All right, that's a slant. But again, I'm going to show you that on the next one. All right, but in this instant right here, this should explain to you what to do on a 4-2 over. Now, here's on the bottom left is your 4-3 under. This is your conventional defense that we will normally see. All right. So center, 99's the Mike, middle linebacker. She's going to make a ram call to the tackle. Second level, take the Mike. Right end, right tackle will take the right end on a solo, and the left guard, left tackle will go deuce to the tackle to right here, most dangerous man. What's the most dangerous man? Is the player that is the most threat coming from the outside, that wants to come in and make that tackle. So it could be the backer, it could be a safety. All right. Do you see the rhythm here? All you have to do is find out who's covered and not covered, and then just make your adjustments. Centers and linemen, all you have to do is just see what's going on, who know where the play is going on our offensive formation. And if you see that they're shifting and you have a feeling that when they shift into the gap where you think the direction the play is, then make the proper call to set you up to be in front of that lineman when the play is started, all right? So here's the 4-3. We're on to the next one. This is a 4-3 over. Again, under and over are different variants of alignment with the defensive lineman here. So under, you have the right here, you have the left defensive tackle keying on the B gap, the right defensive tackle right here that I'm keen on here on the 4-3 is keen on the A gap. The ends are where they're at. Now let's look at the difference here. All right, you'll see that this tackle is keen on the A gap. This next tackle here on the play side is keen on the B gap, and then the ends are where they're supposed to be. So meaning that the mic right here is doing a run fit. So whenever you see a lineman taking these gaps, what do you think this mic's going to be keen on the A gap? So that if we're trying to run here, she's going to try to defeat the block by shedding to disrupt and make the tackle here. All right, something to keep an eye on. Too bad you guys aren't listening, aren't here, so you can be asking questions. But this is for your all's benefit to rewind, fast forward, rewind, so you can look at it for your own education on your own time. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna look at different variations here on this one here. All right, so the first one was 10-20 personnel. This one here is 11-21 personnel. All right. So again, if it's an odd front, the back side is the 0 point. If it's an even front, the front side is the 0 point. You're gonna potentially see these things here. These are some of the things that we want to see happen is to see all the linemen doing a double team if they can help it. All right. So with the 3-4 base, there's your 3 down linemen. All right. The center's gonna say 99's the Mike, which is the backside linebacker. Number 1 threat is the nose. All right. Lion to the nose, second level. Get that backside linebacker that you called out, number 99. Left tackle, you're gonna nudge that defensive tackle right there, and then get to the next linebacker or the most dangerous man. All right. On the right side, deuce for the right guard, right tackle to the tackle. Second level, play side backer right here. And then here's where we have our tight end. They're gonna do solo and they're gonna go block the most dangerous man on that side, who is basically anybody from the outside that's gonna come and try to make that tackle. So where do you think this play's going? There is actually potentially 2 routes here, maybe 3, depending on what happens. You got Indian 1 on the 1 gap, and then potentially you have a cutback to go between outside the tackle between the tight end, depending on the reaction of the defensive front and linebackers. And here's another example what India means, most dangerous man. All right. So now in this instance here, we have a 3-5 base. Again, 3 down linemen, 5 linebackers. In the 3-5, again, center, 99's the Mike, and the Mike will usually be in the middle, that middle linebacker right there. Lion to the nose, second level to that backer. I hope everybody's understanding this rhythm. Solo on the left side to the backside backer, deuce with the right guard, right tackle to the play side backer, and then the tight end solo on the outside backer, or it could be a safety, it just depends. All right, I'm not gonna really stay with this particular play because I am assuming that after explaining these few plays, you're kind of getting the gist of it. If not, let me know. All right, so here's where we're gonna really see a lot of defenses. They're gonna try to force us to pass when they're gonna key on the run. This right here is a 4-2-5 under, meaning that they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna bring the extra 5th man into the lineup. So as you can see here, you got the left end, tackle, right end, and now they're bringing down a backer. That's kind of a cool thing about a 4-2-5. You can variate from a 4-3, 4-2-5 to a 5-2. So at this instant right here, center, you're gonna call for a ram for this tackle here, the play side tackle, and then to 99. 99's the Mike, which is the play side back, right there, second level, and take her out. The right side tackle, solo to the end. Make that block, and then with the tight end solo on the outside backer. With the left guard, left tackle, you're going to see that this is going to be a deuce call to the backside tackle, then go to the second level and take out the backside linebacker. So in this instant right here, this could end up being where the runner could go actually 0. Like literally right here, this is called the 0 gap. Either the 0 gap, the 2 gap. So there's 2 variations. I see 3 lanes. right here, because she won't be standing here. She'll be here somewhere. So there's going to be a run here right up the middle on the draw. Or you could go on the number 2 hole right here if it's blocked right. Here, going outside here, bouncing out this way. And then the third lane, going outside the tackle if they wash these 2 out. So there's some variations there that the linebacker will have, not linebacker, damn it. The running back will have options depending on how the defense reacts. Let's go on to the 4-2-5 over. So on the 4-2-5 over, center's gonna make a line call to the tackle. 99's the mic in the middle. Again, second level, block the linebacker, solo on the left tackle. Right guard, solo on the play side tackle. And then here's where you have the tray right here. This is where y'all need to talk to the tight ends, okay? Because I sometimes feel like the tight ends don't pay too much attention on the tray thing because they never really do that. So guard, or should I say the right tackles or tackles in general, y'all need to communicate with them and just literally tell them, listen, don't be thinking that, you're gonna get, you're going out to run a pass. If I call for a tray, y'all needs to help me out with this double team, all right? Tight ends, just because you're not a lineman doesn't mean you can't be a lineman. You're both. You're a wide receiver and an offensive lineman all together. And my hope is you are willing to do both, because that's what a tight end is. And we might need that extra lady out there to make that block, right? So here's what you're gonna do: a tray combo block to the end, and then again to the second level, to the outside linebacker or the most dangerous man, which could be a safety. All right. So if this is done correctly, you can see that there potentially could be a run on the 2 gap, a run on the 3 gap, or shoot, potentially even outside with a cutback. So this is, you're essentially giving her some lanes to run. Now let's go ahead and do the last 2 plays right here. Now you got 4-3 under and 4-3 over. All right. So as you can see, the difference between under and over are the alignments of the defensive linemen. Again, you make the proper calls based off what you see, but you also have to know where the ball is going to go. You know, if it's going right and they shift, they go into your gap, you need to take her out. You need to take that defensive lineman out. It's common sense. If you block them and away from the play and the running back sees your ass, right, then the ball can go to that side, all right? The ball can go to that side. You want that running back to scrape your ass. And if she does that, you know you've done your job, all right? So right here, look at that. On a 4-3 under, depending on their alignment, you have a combo block right here. You have a ram to the tackle, to the 99, the mic, all right? You have deuce on the left side with the guarded tackle, all right? And then you have a tray with the right tackle and the right tight end. But this is what you would do on a 4-3 under, all right? Because essentially these tackles are going to try to disrupt the running lanes. And lastly, what we have here is your 4-3 over. And I'm going to show you another illustration on these double teams here. So again, center's going to call for a lion to the tackle to 99, solo on the left side tackle. The right guard, right tackle will deuce it on the play side tackle to the play side linebacker. And then the tight end will solo it to the end, kick her out. So I hope this gives you a lot of clarity as to what I'm trying to show you all in the practice field. All right, so I'm gonna get off this one, and now I will show you the next screen here. This is another example. So there's never one way, there's many ways, all right? And so I kind of showed you this. This is an inside run, inside zone right versus a 4-2. Again, do you see the similarities? all right, for this scheme right here, it'll explain to you, look, it's not complicated, right? Your offensive line has to work combination blocks every day. And that's what we're trying to do in practice. We want movement on that first level, right? And we tell our guys to stay on that first level until the linebackers starts coming downhill. We already practiced that, right? So right here, you're doing your combo block, right? Push her out there. And then when you see this linebacker coming down, depending on what direction, this is where you all are going to have to make decision. If this linebacker is coming inside, then this left guard is going to have to pass the tackle to the left tackle, and then this left guard is going to have to take that middle linebacker. The center's helping the right guard, and depending on where this backer goes, vice, it's the same concept. This is a solo call right here, all right? So you see these are two double team calls happening. Our back is told to bang it up there or cut back behind the player who was the initial read. So meaning the running back will have two lanes. Okay, they could either go this way or potentially cut back and go the other way. All right. So you're giving the runner some options to take depending on the reaction of the defense. Here's another example right here. All right, path of the back. So ideally, you two ladies are going to be right here, which means your asses should be facing the runner. So that way, if the running back wants to run, I mean, if the let's just say if it's an RPO and the quarterback wants to run, look at this pathway, right? And the reason why she would run is if this particular end, because in an RPO run play option, the quarterback is going to read this end right here. If this end comes out here and stays here, then she's going to give it to the running back. And here's your seam. There's a seam right here, and there's a seam right here. So the running back's going to go up the middle on a draw. If for some reason this defensive end comes inside and pinches here and commits here, or as these ladies go here, so their bodies will be here and here, and this end pinches in, there's a potential for this quarterback to run to the outside, because at that point, if she pinches in, there's no containment. All right. See, if the defensive end gets upfield, the back should bend it back toward the read. So the running back has to read your all's blocks to see what she's seeing. And reacting to it. Quarterback read EMLO. So this is so when you see this right here, quarterback read EMLOS. All right. So this means end man on line of scrimmage. Usually I call it the EMO, but this one's called the EMLOS, end man on line of scrimmage. So the end man or line of scrimmage is your defensive end that you're reading for give or pull, which is the RPO, zone right option. So based on the read, like I said earlier, if the defensive end contains, the quarterback will give it to the running back. If the defensive end pinches in on the running lane, then that quarterback can pull the handoff and run outside. So he adds, or she can essentially flip it right here on this illustration to the extra back for an outside run. Okay, so this is just RPO stuff right here. Here's another one right here on the RPO, where she can give it to the running back, or she can essentially throw a lateral pass to this wing back / tight end or whoever this slant receiver is. Okay, and it's all dependent on what the quarterback is reading. But this is what this play is meant to give you three options based off of what the defense is doing. Quarterback has no read, and the halfback must block end man on line of scrimmage. So right here, you see that this is a draw. Everybody's double teaming, all right? And you have two lanes. The quarterback can run between the tackle on the left side, or she can give it to the running back for a draw. And if you have a wing back or a tight end or whoever this is right here that's lined up, they will kick out the defensive end. So that way this defensive end doesn't come in to disrupt the running lane. All right, so like I said, there's many ways you could do it. I wanted to show you 2 ways, but as you can see, they're all similar in scheme. All right. So now that we talked about that, let's go ahead and let's talk about the outside your Aussie, all right? Your outside zone. So outside zone slash stretch run. So again, when it comes to the outside zone, I already showed you about T-stepping, all that good stuff. If you ladies are having a hard time with the T-stepping, now that is just breaking it down to the small stuff, because the small stuff is what counts, all right? But if you're not getting it, then here's the basic concept of our outside zone, right? The covered lineman's guard objective is to finish at the second level to the linebacker, okay? The covered lineman, the guard objective is to finish at the second level to the linebacker, all right? So this guard is covered. She's gonna come out here. Remember I told you T-step. You T-step to push her in while the center's coming to help you with this tackle. And then once you T-step, you get out here to the linebacker, all right? So that is what the covered lineman does. If you just absolutely say, Coach, I cannot do the T-step, or I just don't understand it or whatever like that, then I'm just gonna tell you, you need to aim for the tackle's outside armpit or outside number, play number, all right? And just get into position to push this girl into the center so that you can go ahead on your merry way to the linebacker, all right? The center's uncovered, right? So the uncovered lineman, here's the center, her objective is to take over the first level defender, all right? The first level defender, the defensive lineman. So this would be this tackle right here. Both offensive linemen's aiming point is the play side number of the defender. So if you can't understand the T-step, what I'm trying to show you, because all I'm trying to do at this point is trying to get your footwork down. But if it's just too hard and it's just making you play slow, then that is my advice to you, is to aim for the play side number of the defensive lineman. All right. So the uncovered lineman's objective is to take over the first level defender, the defensive lineman. Both offensive linemen aiming point is the play side number of the defender, all right? Okay, and so I showed you that. Let me see here. Let me see here. And again, this is another way. There's many ways. See the, let's see, backside block, see to cut or not to cut, so we're gonna give them lanes. Here is called Zweifel swoop concept, backside of outside zone, all right? So this is right here where it's just another form of outside zone. It's a lot different from ours, but it's the same concept, all right? The only difference is you'll see that the tackle here is not going this way to find a second level, right? This tackle here is hauling her ass behind the guard and center to get to this point right here on the play side, backside A gap, while the guard is going to second level and is trying to nudge this nose tackle to the mic. The center is laterally stepping over here to the play side tackle along with the guard. So this guard here will T-step it to push this girl here, this tackle into the center to go to this next level. And then you have the tackle doing her thing with the end, and the tight end going to the strong side linebacker here. So here, tackle takes a deep drop step. So this is what this is. It's a deep drop step. It's not part of our playbook, but this is just something that, for shits and giggles, that I wanted you all to see, that there's different variants of the outside zone. Okay, cuts anything off his path, all right? Here's called the running back bounce read, all right? So the actual goal for the running back is to stretch it out to go the outside. That's where we're trying to go, is to beat their asses outside, all right? Tackle has to go the play side numbers, take out the defensive end, the guard, second level, to the weak side linebacker, this guard right here to the nose. This is all easily shown, illustrated to explain what y'all need to do, all right? This guard here, yeah, if you can haul ass this way, then take out that mic, and then this tackle needs to haul ass to take out the backside defensive tackle. This end's probably gonna come this way, but by the time she comes this way, the running back will be out off to the races. If the quarterback is feeling good about it, she can potentially kick out that end if she's feeling good about it. Normally, we don't like a quarterback's having a block, but if she wants to do it, then you know, good for her. But right here, the running back's first read is the play side defensive end. So if this defensive end comes to the outside, right, then she will have to say, okay, well, I can't go outside the tackle, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in between the tackles and the guard. So it's a cutback, all right? But if this defensive end gets hooked in, then she can go outside. See, the end gets hooked by tackle, ball gets bounced outside. So if this is a hook, you hook her outside to the races. If not, and because the defensive end's gonna notice this and she's gonna try to stay on the outside, if she knows what the fuck she's doing, then you have to go on an off tackle or in between the tackle or guard, because you can see the seams right here. Seams right here, so you have a potential running lane. Here, you might even have a potential running lane on the one gap right here, all right? But this is just basically your standard outside zone, Aussie shit, all right? I'm not gonna go more into it. I just wanted to show you this variation of the outside zone. And then lastly, let's go ahead and let's talk about defense, because majority of my time I did nothing but I was a defensive coordinator in high school, so I know how to defeat the outside zone and inside zone, because I already know what they're going to do as far as the double teams and gaps, reading the gaps. Okay, so a good coach will, if they recognize it's an outside zone, they'll do this thing where it's called slant and angles, all right? So this is slant, this is angles. This is what defensive linemen are doing. This is more of a 3-4 formation. However, the defense that I was coordinating was a really cool one. We're very aggressive. We could do 3-3-5, 3 down linemen, 3 down linebackers, and 5 DBs, or I can go 3-4 and I can get one of my linebackers, which we call the dog, which is this right here, to come down to be another extra defensive lineman here. So you have the dog, which is a hybrid linebacker. You have the anchor, which is your bigger defensive end. You have your nose tackle, which is a big mama, and then you have your rush. All right. So in slant, as you can see, they're doing gap responsibility. So the rush's job right here is to make sure that they kind of contain, but they look at the cutback. All right. So they're trying to take away the option for the running back. The nose is going to flow with the A gap. So she's going to try to obstruct that A gap, and then the anchor is going to control the B gap. So as you all are trying to manipulate the linemen, their job is to try to stay right here to create a traffic jam. And then you got this hybrid dog linebacker. Her job is to just do outside leverage. So she's going to extend out and she's going to stay on the outside and make sure that there's no outside runs that happens on her side. All right. And then the angle, so you'll see slant left, angle right, and it's similar, just different direction on the angle, where the dog is doing the cutback and cutback boot, just to make sure that if it's an RPO, the running back, if she fakes it and wants to go the opposite way of the play, that dog is there to contain that quarterback. The anchor responsibility with A-gap control. So what she's going to do is she's probably going to push the right guard, you know, but you're seeing it's a left guard. But I mean, when we're on offense, this is the right guard. She's going to push the right guard's ass into the A gap to obstruct it, and then she's going to cover B gap if she can help it, and then maintain those gaps. Of course, the nose is going to stay at the B gap and try to stay there, and then the rush is going to do outside leverage to make sure that the running back doesn't run outside, no cutbacks, or the quarterback doesn't try to boot to the outside for a run. All right, and then these are some other things right here. You got pinch, fork. I like fork. It's really good stuff, especially on blitzes. And then you got the loop angle. You'll see the difference. So that with a loop angle right here, where the defensive end will move B gap control loop in front of P key, passing key. So they kind of come inside and will just kind of loop it, where the anchor will immediately rush to the A gap. The nose will stay with the other A gap, and then the rush will control the edge, basically containing, setting the edge. I'll explain to you all what setting the edge is, and then vice versa on the slant loop. You'll see basically the same thing. It's just going to the left side. So angle right, slant left. All right, and it's a lot of coverage and containing on the gaps. Tackles and guards, you might see over stunts right here, where you're going to see the lineman trying to confuse you, so beware of that. All right, you're going to see stunts like this right here. Stunts are made to switch crisscross to confuse you, to see, like, to make you decide on who you're going to pick, or to make you hesitate on during the play. Because when we do switches and naturals on the tackles, we end up confusing tackle, and they end up getting the wrong defensive lineman, freeing up somebody to come in and make the tackle. Again, this is just something for you ladies to understand how the defense is going to attack you if they know what you're doing on outside zone and inside zone. And then lastly, let me get out of here. This is from my high school playbook right here. Here's another example right here. On a normal 3-4, you'll see these are how the linemen will attack their gaps. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. This is the normal way. And then this is what you call a hard front side slant. So they're not going straight down their gaps. You're going to see the play side end is going to go to the outside D gap. The strong side linebacker is going to cover for the ends C gap to replace. The nose is going to attack the B gap, and then the end right here, the backside defensive end, is going to attack the play side A, and then you have the weak side linebacker that's going to attack the play side C gap. So that's another example of a slant. So just think of it as we're trying to move our gaps to give the running back her lanes. Well, the defensive end is kind of playing like the zipper effect to close those gaps. So those are some of the things that you have to be cognizant of. And if you understand what the defense is going to do, I honestly think that your reactions are going to be better for y'all to react and put you in a position to block the right individual to set the play up so that we can actually get positive gains. Here's another example of slanting right here. Again, I'm just showing you variations of what the defense can do. But hopefully you understand all this, and it is my hope that this right here will clear any type of questions you might have. Again, if this is not enough, then we'll have to do one-on-ones and just kind of ensure that you ladies understand what is expected of you when it comes to run blocking and pass blocking. to be honest with you, the easiest form of blocking is pass blocking. You already know what y'all need to do. You all just sit there, wait, hi-hat it, sit there and wait for the lineman to come, and then you just tap her ass, reset, and stay in front of her, stay in front of her. If y'all could do that, she ain't gonna go around you. Stephanie's gonna be able to pass, all right? But the run blocking, y'all need to know where you're going, who you're blocking, how to adjust it, and then when you engage the lineman, you gotta be quick. You gotta be the first one to hit that fucking lineman, all right? And then take her to fucking China, all right? And then lastly, it's all about starts and stances. So once you engage that lineman, your feet need to be wide apart, not tippy-toeing. You need to be sidestepping with your inner steps, with your feet kind of like waddling like a duck, all right? Not this tippy-toeing shit. It needs to be interstepping because you have more meat on the inside of your feet than you do on the tippy toes. So you're gonna cover more ground, you're gonna be more powerful, and watch, you're gonna end up potentially pancaking some defensive lineman or linebacker, but you're gonna gain ground, and that's what you need to do. So I hope you understand what I was trying to explain here. If you don't, please let me know, because we're 3 weeks away from the season, and it is my hope that everybody understands what is expected. For you new girls, again, I completely understand. There's a million and one things you gotta learn. I will get to you and we will get you ready, all right? But this is for your entertainment and for your teaching, your own continued education when we're not at practice and you have time, you're eating lunch, wherever it is, at work, at home, for you to look at this segment to pretty much have that understanding of what we're doing when it comes to inside zone and outside zone and understanding how the defense is gonna attack us. But again, if you don't understand, holler at me. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna send this to everybody on Insta Team or on Facebook, all right? Well, y'all take it easy. I will see you all on Monday, but we gotta be ready. We gotta be ready, and y'all need to bring your A game and try to get everybody to come to practice. Apologies on not coming to practice on Saturday. It's been a very busy week for me. I had a lot of things to do, and there's only so much I can do when it comes to coaching. I could do the 2 days, but if I come in with a third and I have shit to do, I'm just gonna put myself behind because I have a lot of other things to do as a store manager at Lowe's and with my side business with Vegas Sports, with the recruitment and just clients. And if you can see behind me, I have housework to be doing too. So I apologize if I wasn't there on Saturday, but I'll make it up to you all with this. But if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you understand what I was trying to teach you all, and I hope this builds clarity for what we were trying to do in practice. All right, well, you all have a good one. Be safe, and we will see you. We'll see you on Monday.